I wasn't being funny. It's funny the things that go through your head. Shit.
See, I always like doing stuff for charity. I've done no end of walks. I've walked back from Scotland to where I live, 176 miles, 6 days.
Holy shit, that's insane.
I've literally been at a stage where I'm walking like that for 2 days because my body's just locked up.
Yeah. Fucking hell, that's insane. Fuck that.
But yeah, I like that was for stroke because obviously what happened to me, and that was a way of getting myself active.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. As well as the Jeet Kune Do as well, right? Yeah. Right.
It's like in June I'm climbing Mount Snowdon in Wales.
Yeah.
That's for Alzheimer's and stuff
sick.
like that.
That's good.
So,
Yeah, it's good to do that stuff, and it's giving back as well.
yes,
So
I always like doing stuff for charity.
yeah, sweet. Right, let's go through that again. Okay, so your interest is to relax more, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what I'm suggesting is that we learn about centering, so how to use your spine and get space so your muscles have space to relax. But then I want to work on actually connecting to your chi body, your energy body, because in order to relax the physical, you need to go upstairs. You need to use the mind and the energy to relax the physical. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's why I found, when my teachers used to say to me, relax, I just didn't understand. I'll be like, how? Just relax.
Yeah, because I'd see myself as being relaxed now.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, because Zach, you feel like you're relaxed now, right? But if you put your arm up here, because there's an innate tension through this piece, if I put pressure on it, that's quite easy to collapse you. You feel that? Whereas if you were really relaxed, and this was really, really soft as I put pressure in, see, I'm helping you relax it now, yeah? Yeah, now I can put more pressure into it, yeah. So, let's go back to what I was talking about before, centering. Because as you center yourself, like I said, you create more space in your spine, in the vertebra. But also what happens is you connect to your main three. Have you heard of a chakra before?
Yes.
It means energy center.
Yes.
You connect to your mental, emotional, and physical chakra. Do you want to just leave it so you can do that, or are you going to hang? It's up to you. Are you going to be here all day to do the demo content, or?
I'll be here most of the day.
Okay, cool. Well, if you want, you can stay and film, because I think this will probably be some interesting content, not only for you, but also for the other guys. That's cool with you. Yeah, cool. All right, so first thing, it connects you to physical, emotional, and mental energy centers, because we're talking about connecting to your energy. And as you can calm your mind and emotions, your physical body will get more relaxed. Does that make sense? Yeah. Also, it creates space, like we're talking about. So let's just talk from a physical perspective at first. In order to physically feel your center, the first thing we do is something called Tae Gong. Have you heard of Tae Gong? Or
I've not heard it too.
Tae Gong's used in different internal Kung Fu practices, which basically means to lift the anus. I know, everyone laughs the first time. Yeah. What? I'm doing Kung Fu. What am I lifting? They use this in Pilates, like the pelvic floor, and like in like weightlifting and other stuff like that. Now, it doesn't mean that you actually tense it up really hard. It means you softly and gently lift up. Now, what that does from a physical perspective is that you start to feel it near the tailbone, but it also unites the lower half and upper half of the body. Yeah. Do you have any problems with your spine or back or anything, or no pains? Okay, cool. What it also does, it makes you a united mass. Have you seen any videos on that, on connecting the body mass that I've done, or not yet?
Not yet, no.
I'll do a quick example just so you can actually understand how this works. So what I get you to do, come behind me. I've done this demonstration hundreds of times. Come behind me, and I want you to just slowly lift me up like this, yeah? Okay. And I'm going to do it without Tae Gong first, so come behind and then slowly lift me up, yeah? Just to feel how I feel as weight, yeah? Okay. And now I'll activate Tae Gong, and now you try again. So now I'm just gently lifting through.
Yeah.
Feel the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what does that mean in terms of fighting? That means, if you don't, so if you face forward towards me, just a kind of Kung Fu idea. If you don't lift through the anus and just feel, and then just reach with a punch towards me, you have a certain amount of body mass. I feel this much body mass. Now, go back to the beginning. Now softly draw up from the anus, and feel the spine, and do the same movement again. Yeah. Now I feel there's this body mass coming. Now you feel it from me, so you know I'm not bullshitting you, okay? So hold on, push on towards me. This is me just using up here, so no Tae Gong, just this part of my body mass. You feel that much power, yeah? Now I'm gonna do the same movement, but now I'm lifting up through the anus as well. You feel?
Yes.
Isn't that funny? You want to hit twice as hard? Lift your anus. It's true though, you felt it, right? What happens there is that you unite the two halves of the body. It's not that you get heavier, it's just that you're uniting the body. Now, that's the first component. So already you're going to just, in your training, if you just softly lift the energy, you're already going to start hitting harder. Simple. That's one little trick you can use to hit. Try it when you're training. When you punch on pads and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah? Punch the pad without it, and then punch the pad with it, just for you to know the truth of it. Yeah. Next part. As you softly draw up, you want to. What's your Jeet Kune Do stance? Could you jump in? Okay. We might as well do it from here. Yeah. Now, softly lift up through the whole spine. Now, what will help as well is if, see, at the moment you're doing this, yeah. Rather than that, you can think this. So you're doing the same principle of keeping the chin tucked, but if you open up through here. So if you look at the difference with me, so rather than this. See how I still tuck the chin,
yeah,
but I open the spine. See the difference? Yeah, that will create space here. You get it? Whereas if I do this, then the vertebrae do that, and they get tense in here. You get it? So you want to be thinking about opening the spine up.
Keeping it in a straight line.
Yeah, open.
Yeah.
Open. This sounds familiar, right? Yeah. So think of opening as opposed to closing. Now that, yeah. Now softly draw up through the anus and think opening up through. And now, okay, as you keep opening up, resist my force as you keep thinking about your spine. Yeah, don't resist by leaning, resist by thinking spine opening. Yeah. Now firstly, you can take more pressure into your spine now, your body, yeah? Which is good for combat, yeah? Yeah. Now forget about all of that internal stuff and just try to stop me moving, yeah? Now the first thing is lean and push, yeah? And that's muscle force, meaning, okay, now if I put a bit more force on you, I'm gonna be able to control that. But now you wanna think, center yourself, think nice and tall. And as I push and feel, feeds down into the floor. Can you feel that? Yeah. That allows you to awaken that pathway. So it allows you to absorb pressure by opening up, but also it starts to create space there. So let's put it into a punch now. So just do your standard jab punch with your Jeet Kune Do punch and feel, okay, feel that's tightening up through there. Now a way to release that is center. So softly draw up through the anus, softly. Think about being nice and tall. Like it's like I'm pulling up here and that's your anus, you know what I mean? Yeah? Pull up through here, and then as I pull up, let everything just let go around it. So let go. Yeah, as you keep up. Yeah, good. And now keep that idea as you move. Keep the spine open as you move now. Yeah, and go through. Yeah. Feel the difference? Yeah, so same. Yeah. So pressure. This is without the opening, and this is what you felt the first time. This was closing. You feel that? Now I'll change it during the movement. Open that up. You feel? Yeah. Could you grab my phone, brother? Just in case it's the babysitter. It's funny. Like, people always like, you leave your kids with someone else so you can do Kung Fu? Yeah. I love my kids, but I love Kung Fu as well, and this makes me happy, so then I'm better for them when I'm with them, you know what I mean? Yeah. I have to deal with people judging me around that all the time. Next. Let's try it again just to make sure you get a feeling for it. Now, there's a concept I want to add to that will help you to relax. If you can start thinking about not using muscles anymore and start thinking about using your skeleton, which is what I'm leading you into. Now think about centering again, center. What's a different punch you use? Like you use the left cross or?
Yeah,
okay. Let's have a play with that. Maybe take off your watch, bro. And give it here and I'll go sell it.
It's MG, mate. It's been repaired more times than a little.
Okay, so what we'll do now is just slowly go with this punch again and just do what you normally do. So don't think about anything else but just your normal punch, yeah? And just slowly so you can feel the movement. Keep coming, and feel the reaction in your body. Feel
it straight.
Yeah, and you feel, and these muscles activated, right? Now what you can do is, as you think of centering, okay, now do the muscle force a couple times again, just so you feel. So this is another exercise called skeleton muscle skeleton to get you. This actually trains you to use your attention, your awareness and your energy in your different systems, muscular and skeletal. Yeah, so muscle force again, and just feel how it feels. Okay, that's muscle force. Okay, now and then muscle force again. Yeah? Okay, so they're your muscle force. That's your muscles. Now this time go through the movement slowly, yeah, and now release all of that muscular force by centering yourself. You already started doing, yeah? And now release this force. So now apart, stop pushing, stop pushing, stop completely, stop pushing, stop. Yeah, more, less, more. Yeah, there you go. That's what I just wanted to see what you react to. Now you want to feel underneath the muscles, meaning feel your skeleton. So feel your spine, and the concept you want to be thinking of is the joints turning and opening as opposed to the muscles pushing, yeah? So keep the spine nice and tall, and the concept is my joints turn, not my muscle pushes, yeah? So this turns and this opens, yeah? Keep spine, turn, turn this, yeah. So there's a little ball in here, right? It's a
Yes.
ball joint. Let this ball, yeah, ball turn, let the ball turn. Yeah, again, spine and ball turn, yeah. 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 Now, push on. If the muscles are tight, then there's a lot of pressure around the joint, hence it can't be fast. So by getting into the spine and opening the joint, feel now, yeah, there you feel. So from there you're able to be faster because the tension's dropped out. So the first principle in relaxation in our system is centering. You see where I'm getting at here?
Yes.
From a physical perspective, it allows your muscles to have a place to hang from. Understand? Yeah. So it's like if I held you from here and you let everything hang from that point, then there would be somewhere and some space for them to release. But if your spine is compressed, there's nowhere for them to release to. You see what I'm getting at? It doesn't mean that you have to be completely upright. It just means it needs to be open. So you can still be like this and bent over. So I can still be in a position like this. If you put pressure on me, pressure down, I can still be in a bent over position, right? But now my spine's closed. So if you put pressure on me, it's going to affect my spine. But from there, I can open the spine up in that position. And now you put pressure on. Feel? And it comes back to you.
Yeah.
See what I'm getting at? So, at first it's easiest to get it standing upright. Do you work standing up or sitting down?
Well,
Bit of both.
yeah, because sometimes I'm bent over at a machine if it's something down low.
Yeah.
Driving, I can be driving 4 or 5 hours at a time. And
Got it. Whatever you're doing, you can still be thinking about having an open spine. That's what I'm getting at. Standing is the easiest because you're in an upright position. What I would suggest at first is either thinking soft Tae Gong or hang from the crown. And from there, you want to think of feeling the whole center line from here to there. Yeah, it's weird, there's nothing there, but you want to think of it there.
nothing like a pole.
Yeah,
straight through.
exactly. Rather than a pole, I'd like you to think of a lightsaber. Because a pole is once again physical and dense. We want to be thinking energetic, etheric, chi, you understand? Because another concept I found which helps people to relax is to stop thinking relax. Because when you think relax, what are you trying to relax?
Well, if I think I'm relaxed,
Yeah. What are you aiming to relax if you're thinking, I want to relax?
my whole body.
Your body, exactly. So the problem lies in the intention of what you're trying to do. If you're trying to relax in Kung Fu, most people are thinking about their physical body. See what I'm getting at? So you're focusing on density. So you only get to a certain level. What I found works better is thinking release or energy. So whenever you want to relax, don't think relax, think release, release, release. And you'll find that you start to release your body. And also, because the mind's the beginning, right? Also start thinking about your energy. Think energy body, energy body, energy body. Because that gets you to focus on that which is not physical. You get it? And then the physical can release. Which leads me to the next point. First thing, centering. You can do that anytime. You can do it driving, you can do it sitting, you can do it shitting, you can do it wherever. You can literally do it anywhere.
Yeah.
And even in your Jeet Kune Do, when you're doing your Jeet Kune Do movements, whoa, fuck, I love Bruce Lee. But anyway, you can do your Jeet Kune Do. You just want to basically feel your center and have that concept of openness. Like, so as you Tae Gong and try to think, yeah, already there's more openness in your center. You feel that? Yeah, and you can see it just opens up. Now, the next thing is feeling chi. You have a physical body, but you also have an energy body. Now, the energy body, let me put it another way. Where your mind goes, your energy goes. We're on the beach, chilling, hot girl walks past, we're like, what's up, our energy, you get it?
Yeah.
And at the moment, our energy is here because we're talking to each other, but I'd like you to feel your feet now. So now your energy is in your feet. You get it?
Yeah.
Where your mind goes, your energy goes. So, put your hands on this. In order to relax the physical body, you need an intention of release, of effortlessness. So the intention's number one. And number two is you need to actually be feeling it to release it. So as you feel your arms, feel these arms, feel the arms here, and I put pressure on them, your arms can take in my pressure. But if I attack your belly now, feel how your body buckles a bit because there was no feeling here. So now feel your belly, your chest, and your arms. Feel your belly, your chest, and your arms. Just feel head up, keep your spine tall, good. Now arms and belly can take pressure. You feel that? But I go down to your legs, feel there's nothing there, yeah? So now feel your legs and feet, feel everything, feel the whole body. So your arms, belly, legs, all the way down to your feet can take pressure. You feel that? Now how's that relevant? In order for you to relax more, you got to feel it. You see what I mean? In order for you to let the tension go from your shoulders and around the vertebra and a little bit in the lower back, around this section here, in order for you to release all of that, you've got to feel it deeply. Yeah? There's a Taoist method called the water method, where you just stand there and imagine there's like a waterfall in your body. You heard of this? Yeah? And
I've not heard of it, but
it makes sense though.
yes.
Yeah. And that helps you to go deep into the feeling, but it also helps you to move the chi. So specifically to your idea of how do I relax more, then centering and feeling the body. So whenever your mind's drifting off or whatever fucking it does, because our minds do that, right?
Yeah.
Just go, oh fuck it, I might as well use that energy to feel my body. And what that'll do, it'll increase your awareness of tension. So what you'll find if you stand up right now and you feel your head, yeah? Now feel your shoulders, now feel your belly, feel your back, feel your legs. You'll feel each area feels different. See what I mean? Some areas you'll feel a blank spot, some areas you feel tension, some areas you feel relaxed, some areas there won't be any feel. Do you see what I'm getting at? The more you practice feeling your energy body, the deeper your connection becomes to each little cell, and then the more you can actually control it, which is how I released my physical tension, by feeling, centering, and other exercises I'll talk about now. The feeling energy does a couple of other things, brother, which helps the mind relax. As you start to develop a habit, so in your Jeet Kune Do, subconsciously you get into your feeling energy. Because you're like, okay, I'm about to hit something up. You know what I mean? So you'll stop thinking about work and girls and everything, you know what I mean? And food, and you'll be in the present moment because you're feeling your body. But what we're trying to do is make that a conscious exercise. So you go, feel my energy. You know what I mean? As opposed to it just happening because of I'm doing a technique. See what I'm getting at? So we're dealing with the energy in the mind first. By feeling your body present in the moment, are you worried about anything from the past or future? So your mind and your emotions are calmer. Hence, your body releases more too. See what I'm getting at? So bringing the approach of centering and feeling the body is going to just naturally calm the mind and the heart, which will allow the tension to release as well, making you more present and more aware of different types of energies around you as well. Next type of chi that's going to help is moving chi. From a combat perspective, if you just go to your Jeet Kune Do stance again, and you don't feel your body think about, I don't know, hot girl or chicken or whatever it is, KFC, and I put pressure on you, now it's quite easy to affect your stance, yeah? Now I'd like you to feel your center and feel your whole body, feel everything. See how much more pressure you can take now? I'm putting a fuckload more pressure on you now. Because what that does, that feeling energy also wakens up the energy pathway so you can absorb pressure. Which also means, like, for example, maybe you're coming to strike, maybe use both arms, you're coming to strike me, really push on pressure. If I'm not in my feeling, it's difficult. If I feel my center, wow, you push, really push, everything, come on, think about that. See, it allows me to take pressure so that I can, let's say, be more powerful in absorption. Make sense? Cool. So there's that side of as well, which is a benefit of using the centering and feeling chi. Yeah. I believe any good or even great martial artist uses this, but it's not necessarily used consciously. It's just something they've developed and they naturally know instinctively. But they'll tell a student, relax, without understanding the framework of relaxation, which is what was really interesting for me, because the mind and the chi was my most curious area of martial arts for me, because I wanted to be able to control this shit. Yeah, okay, next point. Moving chi. Feel your feet again for me again, Wayne. Wayne. Now move up to your knees. Just move your awareness up. You can feel that, right? It's called moving chi. Now move it up to your belly, and to the shoulders. And now maybe put your guard on again. Yeah, good. And now move it from the arms and out through like this. Yeah, and keep it moving like towards your center line there. Yeah, don't physically lean. So we're just dealing with the energy now. Yeah. Physical is stationary, like a statue. The statue of Wayne. Next to Bruce Lee statue. Okay, and then see that center line of yours, Wayne, and point all your energy at that, like it's coming out your arms like hoses, yeah? Physically stand still, physically stand still, physically stand still. Yeah, and keep this pointing at me, like this. Actually, we're gonna, see as I put pressure on here, it's kind of going in towards you. There seems to be a bit of a blockage, so let's change it up a bit. I'll get you to just bring your arms down like this, just for the sake of the exercise. Stand tall, the shoulders drop. Yeah, good, yeah, you feel that? Yeah. Now from here, point the energy out like this, like you got two hoses, yeah? Aiming out there. Yeah, that's better. Because that position you've got there's too many tension points at the moment. But feel how when I put pressure here now on the wrist, there's like a push back to my hands. There's like a kick back to my fingers. You feel that? Now, stop pointing the energy and just feel them. Keep the position, keep the exact same position and just feel. Now feel how the energy goes into you. You're drawing it. Now bring the guard back up. Yeah. And now, like you have that same idea, have that energy flowing out through here and here towards me. Yeah, a little bit more. Flow out more, like it's coming. Yeah, better. Then there's a kick back to me, yeah? So you see how I'm getting it? Now the moving energy can be used for relaxation because you can flow it through your own body. Now, for combat perspective, if I've got your Jeet Kune Do gun and you're putting pressure on me, if I'm not moving the energy back towards you, or I'm not moving it down, or I'm not controlling it, and you put pressure on me, it's going to be hard, push hard. It's going to be easy for you to manipulate my stance. But if I can then feel, and then point it back at you now, and then as you put pressure on, feel I'm attacking your balance. You feel that? So then if I move, see what I mean? Yeah. So the moving, when we talk about, this is from a combat perspective, but also a relaxation perspective. In regards to the center line, you want to feel all your, there's two ways to use it. I think what's best for now, because your number one aim is relaxation, is not to use it as an attacking, capturing, like there's the attacking and capturing way of moving chi. So if you try to stop me coming in towards your guard and I think, okay, yeah, it's just flowing onto you. So you're like, oh fuck, yeah. Instead of using it that way, I'd suggest you use it in a sinking way, so that we can release the tension. And then once you feel confident with that, just shoot me a text on Instagram. Hey bro, I'm feeling good with the sinking energy. How do I use it differently? So what I suggest you do is center yourself and then let the moving energy come down through your body like an internal shower. What that's going to do, it's going to start to release all the tension around the joints and ligaments, and as your spine opens, yeah, this links back to relaxation, which is your main thing, right? So keep thinking spine, and now sink. Spine at the same time, spine and sink. Yeah, good. Now feel your joints are loose and free, and you can also take in a fuckload of pressure. Yeah. I'm literally leaning all my weight on you now. Yeah. So if you go to punch now, yeah. You just borrowed my power. Yeah. In that instant, because you're sinking. In Tai Chi, Qigong, and Wing Chun internal systems, they talk a lot about sink. It means that's like aligning you with gravity, sinking out and releasing any tension and drawing force in towards you. So as you put pressure on toward pressure, I sink, and you keep more pressure. It just sinks in towards me now, right? Keep pushing. And then from here, I can use that, yeah, against you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So why use your own energy when you can use theirs to?
Exactly, and that happens on the instant as well. So intercepting fist, right?
Yes.
As soon as I intercept your punch, that pressure from your punch, I'm borrowing and hitting you with it. If I'm using the centering and sinking, bang. See what I'm getting at?
Because we do like a sensitivity drill. So if we're both so knowing where you flow. So if you went to
go that way.
So
okay, yeah.
Or if you come down low.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, very good. And if you add this to it, you'll find that you'll really borrow from there. So if we're touching here and there's pressure on this point, center yourself and sink down and center, and then let everything drop down through your body. Yeah. You're drawing my energy into you now. So as I put more and more, but you'll be able to you'll be able to. So then you hit me with my weight too.
Yes.
Because you're bringing it into you, as opposed to if you put pressure that way. Me just using the reaction there. If you put pressure that way and I sink, now I'm drawing it into me as well. So it's like a springboard.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's the moving chi. Rebounding effect, which allows you to crush through, take someone's balance and break their structure. Yeah, but also used in the sinking fashion, helps you to relax. Bro, you can be walking through Sydney enjoying the sights and sinking your energy and centering yourself, and that's, as you practice it daily, it starts to make your body more and more relaxed. Now the last one, bro, what helps you relax most, in my opinion, is relaxing this and this. Then the body follows. So I'd suggest you take up meditative practice and yoga.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I struggle to shut that off.
Yeah.
Even
the concept is not to shut it off. The concept is to get observation around it, and by nature you'll detach from it. Because you can't shut it off. It's like trying to shut your heartbeat off. That will shut off eventually, you know what I mean? And that will shut. You see what I'm getting at? The mind does that. That's its job. What we want to do is not be so attached to it. It's like if a TV's on, you don't have to watch it.
No, I fall asleep to watching the TV. I've done it for like the last 10 years.
Oh really? That's how you go to sleep?
Yeah, because I have
Fuck.
tinnitus. That's why I've got hearing aids in and that.
So you sleep watching the telly. Your
Yeah,
sleep,
it
your
drowns the
your,
noise out in
your
the
sleep
ears.
quality must be pretty shit then.
I have about since being over here, I think I've had like 4 or 5 hours a night.
Yeah, because if you're always watching telly as you go to bed, the blue light from the television and the activity from it will keep the brain at a high level of frequency, as opposed to letting it go into deep sleep. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but if I try and sleep in a silent room, all I get is me because of the tinnitus in my ears. So it's there just to.
So you leave the TV on?
Yeah. But I'm looking at getting some. You can get some like bone inductive earphones.
Okay.
So you just put them like there and you feel the music, but there's no light or anything, and it helps to drown that noise out.
Okay. Interesting. Or even if you just listen to like meditation on YouTube, that might help you rather than playing the news or some shit.
Yeah, but that's the same thing. I can play stuff like that off my phone.
That's a good idea. Anyway, coming back to relaxation as your thing. The visualization's another thing, which we call the idea energy. It's good that you're learning these concepts now: centering, feeling chi, feeling energy, moving energy, and idea energy, because they're central to what we teach in our system. And now when you watch the videos, there'll be more context for you.
Yes.
Oh, motherfucker, I get that. So the idea energy is visualization. If you can visualize and think of someone you love very much, can you see them in your mind? That's the idea energy. Done. Easy. Okay, now the reason why that's important is because every thought and every emotion has an image in our mind. And that image has an effect on our energy body. So think of that person you love again, think of them and see them, and feel your body as you think about it. Now think of someone that fucking hates you or you hate them, and feel your body.
I find that harder because I tend not to
think about it.
Have people
but even
that
just
hate
the
me.
concept of it, as you feel your body, do you feel a change?
Kind of more.
Okay, put it another way. Think of Hitler and feel your body. Yeah? And now think of Mother Teresa and Gandhi and feel your body. You understand what I'm saying? Every image, every thought and every emotion holds an image which holds a form of energy which affects our energy body. I mean, put it another way, like fucking, you ever been in a good mood? You're obviously thinking about shit that was linked to that. Ever been in a bad mood? You get it? So what we're trying to do here in our system is connect you to this type of chi, the idea chi. Now the way we use it from a combat perspective and a relaxation perspective is to enhance the feeling, meaning if you go into your Jignigo stance again, and maybe what's another movement that you do like commonly?
We can have the chain punch.
You chain punch as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so you do a chain punch. Let's just do a singular chain punch, and don't think about anything, just do your singular chain punch, yeah? Feel how it feels, yeah? And I'm just gonna hold the same force. Now, what I'd like you to do is imagine white light in your whole body. So your whole body's filled with white light. And now imagine a line of white light connecting your center to mine. Now just want you to think about that and do the same movement. You did exactly the same movement. The power was like 4 times as much, because you were then bringing the mind and the chi together with your body. Yeah. As you start to use that idea energy, you'll find you start to connect to your energy body more. How do you relax your body? By being centered and controlling your energy body. That's my thesis, and it works. I mean, there are probably other ways to do it as well, certainly, but that's the way we do it. And it tends to, because I used to teach the physical way as well, like just physically doing it. I didn't know anything about chi, so I was talking about bone structure, physical alignment, using joint rotation as opposed to muscular force. But using the energy bodies, in my experience, is the fastest way to relax. Because I had school in Hong Kong as well. I don't know if you know, I lived there for 10 years. I opened the first school in Central which taught Wing Chun, which is taken over by old business partners now. And I was just teaching it the physical way there, yeah? And the results were slower, much faster now. So in 3 months ago, I will get what a guy was getting in 4 years back then. Yeah. Anyway, so can you see how the visualization, the idea chi, links to your energy body? And can you see how that links to relaxation as well? Yes. Okay, good. Now we put that together in like, I'd say you get onto Instagram, and I think I did actually. I'll send you the link now so I don't forget. There's a meditation where it's like a 5-minute standing energy meditation. If you could do this like once a day, just recently posted it. How to relax for Kung Fu training. It's like perfectly timed for you, but that's one. But this is the one I suggest you do. It's literally like 4 minutes. Yeah. So if you can spend 4 minutes doing that, if you did that every day as a test for a month, and observed I just sent it to you. Observed yourself in Kung Fu. I guarantee you'll notice a massive difference because you'll be more conscious of your energy body while you're doing your Jeet Kune Do. Sound good?
Yeah.
You promise you can dedicate 4 minutes a day?
Yeah, I can. I'll start it once I'm back off.
If you don't, I'll hate you forever. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Yeah, because your interest was relaxation, relaxing, I focused on that. If it was more on other components, then I would have gone into that. But if you do have any questions, let me know. Do you have any questions while you've got me here? Yeah? So, centering, feeling, syncing the moving energy for now. There are other ways to use it. And then also the visualization. I'd suggest just to tie it all together, maybe like white light raining in your body, like a white rain, because then you've got the moving feeling and idea. See how I'm getting at? While centering. Yeah? I'm trying to make it simple. Center and white rain in your body. That will combine them all to get you into your chi body and help your body to relax. Not only will it relax for speed so that you can move faster because it's looser, it'll help it relax under pressure, which is, I noticed what a weak point of yours is. So I put pressure on your body, see how your body likes to fight towards mine, see how the body is fighting here? Yeah. So then that allows me to catch you, yeah? You feel that? What you want your body to do is, as I put pressure on, rather than fighting me, think about going into your energy more. So think about sinking more instead, yeah? Yeah, so rather than see how it's starting to fight me, instead of that, think center, and then sink down. Yeah, sink and just let go. Yeah. If you go, now you can take my pressure in, and I can't grab you as much. So you do it with me. If you put pressure on towards me, and I fight back to you, yeah, and you push harder, you can catch me, or you can even pull me in that direction because I'm fighting that way. So pull as well, yeah. Whereas if I center and sink, yeah, and you push on, I can just draw that in. Or if you go to pull, see what I mean? Yeah. So it's not only going to allow you to relax just in general, but also relax under pressure and in life. You'll find the mind starts to, what you'll find is that you start to be a little bit more detached from the thinking process, as opposed to stress and anxiety and all that shit comes when you think you are your thoughts. Like all the worries and stresses, you're inside and like, you know what I mean? Yes. But like I was saying before, just because the TV's on, all the thoughts doesn't mean you have to watch it. They can be on and you can be like, okay, the TV's on. You get
background noise.
Exactly. One last exercise so you just get the idea of it. We can switch it off.